Yo, what's going on, Attack Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime 343, and today it's kind of like, a personal thoughts type video because it's time I actually got my thoughts out there about this whole Skullgirls freaking censoring things because, it might be quote unquote offensive. But let me ask you this. Would you actually support any projects made by people like this? Just asking, because basically, I know I wouldn't. It just kind of irks me that we're actually having good games being censored down to the lowest common denominator. Because, someone might get offended and they actually will freaking throw a tantrum, acting like a little kid, saying, "I don't like this, please change this for me." Oh, goddamn, that really gets me every freaking time, how these people act like babies if things aren't going their way. But instead of actually, telling these people no, putting their foot down, and say, we made this for the people that want to actually buy this. Nope. New team. New everything. So basically, fan service, like, all the crazy shenanigans and everything that you actually loved in Skullgirls, just gone. In fact, truth be told, I'm not really much of a fan of censorship of any kind. In fact, there's actually a particular quote that actually kind of actually sticks with me. It's by Mark Twain. Censorship is like telling a man he cannot have a steak because the baby can't chew it. Yeah, you see, people always like to say that they're offended over something, whether it's actually, beautiful women, whether it's actually over-the-top violence, whether it's fan service. If it actually belongs in the realm of fiction and actually helps spice things up a little bit, I say the sky's the limit. You shouldn't actually listen to outrage mods on social media because they're just a small vocal minority using a social media outlet that relies on capital to actually stand on a soapbox and preach their god-awful feelings to people that really don't care, but will just throw freaking likes and retweets at them because that actually makes them feel validated. Wow. And yet, we're actually watching the freaking AAA companies actually just go the way of the dodo. Because they're just coming out with crappier and crappier games instead of creating something new, invigorating, and, something that actually really just catches the attention of what people want. You see, you can't please everybody. You can only please your target audience. Like what I do with my videos. I only focus on my target audience. I'm not looking to spread out and actually try to get as many people as I can. If you actually don't like my content, that's fine. I understand. I'm not for everybody. And I'll admit that. But if you're going to go out of your way just to actually destroy something because you're trying to actually get everyone else to be just as miserable as you, that's actually a problem that you should be focusing on, not us. Because when it all boils down exactly, we're just trying to live our lives as much as possible. And life's too short to actually be freaking mad about everything. You see, I totally agree that I'm against censorship as well. And what Skullgirls is doing is just absolutely freaking despicable and should never even be done in the first place. You see, this is why I actually will not actually buy the Skullgirls games. Even though, like I said, I've never played any of the Skullgirl games. I mean, I wish I could have, but I just don't really have, like, you know, the money to do it right now. And I'm just trying to actually freaking focus on trying to making YouTube content for you guys and try to help grow my brand a little bit. And there's another particular saying that I actually also go by. And this goes straight to the freaking devs of the Skullgirls. You want me to shut my mouth? My wallet goes shut with it. Just remember that. Because even if you actually block me on Twitter, I ain't gonna buy your game. If you're gonna drive your audience away, the one that you actually built up on so many years, that you actually find any issues with people like me, the ones that actually want to have an escapism and try to enjoy something, that just shows that people like you should never have actually gotten into these like fandoms in the first place. Same with anime, with like how localizations are going. They actually allowed these people into our fandoms, and then they start changing shit just so they can actually, you know, get a certain agenda across. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But all in all, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you really enjoyed this, smash the like button and subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell for future updates. And as always, just remember these 4 things. Respect the licensed fan service, enjoy your fandoms, embrace your degeneracy, as long as it's legal, doesn't hurt you or anyone else, enemies freedom. And until next time, guys, I'm Mr. Anime 343. God, anime, mecha, BTD waifu, fucking speed.